What's up? Hey, what's up? It's Sean here from the B Minus Show. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode. I'm obviously pumped up that my team won today. Boom! We had a lot of backups today. A lot of backups. So Nick Mullins was our quarterback. Jimmy G was out. And see, we didn't have our Richard Sherman. We don't have Kittle. We don't have Bosa. He's out for the season. And I'm just really proud of my boys for handling business and destroying the Giants. I feel bad for Giants fans because it's never fun to lose, but there's got to be a winner, and I'm just grateful that the Niners, who are actually in the toughest division right now, we have the Cardinals, we have the Seahawks. You're 3-0 right now. Boo, Seahawks, go away. I love you, Pete Carroll. Russell Wilson, you're cool too. You guys are cool, but man, just go away. I want that right here. This is who's supposed to go. We were supposed to have it last year. So I'm glad the Chiefs won last year. Not glad that they won against my team, but I'm glad that they beat they were an underdog and they deserve something like that. I always represent if it's not my team, it's going to be the underdogs. So Miami Heat's going with the Lakers for basketball. I'm going for the Heat, the underdogs, not the bought out team. The Giants unfortunately lost today. They would have went into the playoffs if they won today, and they didn't. And I feel, kind of crappy about that, but not so bad because my other team's doing well. All right, I got two cool beers here for you. The first one's called Great Notion. This is a Portland, Oregon brewery. Man, it's like lighting's messed up, but it's called Jammy Pants. I'm trying to get the lighting dialed in here, but it's made with a tart ale made with boysenberry, marionberry, and blueberry. 7% alcohol for this thing. So a sour beer at 7% with you. Look at that color. Look at that. Straight up juice looking right there. It's thick. It's got like a nice red head to it. You can't really see it here, but it's red. This head is red, the carbonation. And the beer is red. It's like a ruby color. And it just smells like berries, like it really does. There's no lying about that. It's like my shirt. It smells like berries. Let's give it a taste. Tart. This is going to be a Kettle Sour for sure. There's different types of sours. There's Brett sours, wild sours, spontaneously fermented sours, Kettle sours, and that's about it. I mean, I'm sure there's more. There's different techniques to make sours, is what I'm basically saying. A Kettle Sour, usually they will pitch some kind of like lactobacillus, like some kind of milk oriented, something that ferments, that could get the pH down in the beer. I'm sorry. So what they do is after the beer is basically done with the hops and getting all the sugars out, then they'll throw in lactobacillus, a certain strain at like 100 degrees, hold it for 100 degrees overnight, whatever, 24 hours, measure the pH. That pH is down in the 3s, maybe the high 4s, but usually in the 3s. Then they'll boil it back up, kill all the microbes, kill the lactobacillus, and then they'll pitch regular yeast and finish it out. That's usually how the Kettle Sours go, and I'm pretty sure it's basically a quick souring technique and allows brewers to just make, instead of using Brett or spontaneous fermentation, which takes 6 months to 2 years, they're just doing it in a night or two, and that there's not as much depth in these kind of beers, but obviously they have the right adjuncts, which are basically all the berries, to make this beer very tasty, very delightful. So Great Notion out of Portland, Oregon. Give them a try. I think they did a phenomenal job with this. I have 3 more to share with you on the show. I'm not going to do back-to-back sours. Let me rinse my glass a little bit. I look so cool with my helmet, huh? I actually used this once. I was an account manager for a flooring company, and I used to go to like big construction projects out in like Oakland and San Francisco, and even in Sacramento, here in Sacramento. And I wore this one time. You're supposed to wear your hard hat. This is actually a legit hard hat, though. It's legit. I mean, it's not like a fake toy one. It's actually MSA approved. It's real. It's a real helmet. All right, this next one's from Treehouse. This is my last Treehouse beer that I have to date. It's a double IPA called Super Radiant. Man, this lighting, though. There we go. Let's see that right there. 8.2%er from Treehouse. I'll just read this stuff real quick. Brewed with an amplified dose of peaches and an amplified blend of our favorite American hops, Super Radiant pours a glowing orange color in the glass and emits super potent flavors of ripe, juicy peach, mango, orange juice, and tropical fruit. Super Radiant is one in a series of beers by Treehouse, exploring simple additions of fruit to our well-refined Treehouse IPAs. So basically, this is the most unique Treehouse beer that I've had because they've all been just straight IPAs. This has peaches in it. And you can see from that color right there, boom, look how milky that looks. Yada! Cheers. This is a very thick, yeasty looking beer. I could smell the sweetness, the sweet peach, the citrus. I just smell straight malt and yeast. It's a very pleasant smell, very sweet, very juicy. Let's give it a taste. I think that peach really enhances the taste, in my opinion. Like I said, a lot of the Treehouse beers I've had, this is my ninth one. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I think this is my ninth one. I got nine different varieties, and they all kind of tasted the same. They're all about the same ABV. They're all around 8 to 8.5% alcohol. They're all double IPAs, including this one. But this is my favorite because it does stand out a little bit more with that peach. It gives it that sweetness that I've been looking for. It's not as yeasty. Excellent mouthfeel. I mean, everything about this beer is the same, except it's a little more sweet. And that's what I like to look for in double IPAs. So cheers. Happy Sunday. I hope your team, if you follow sports, is doing well. If not, then there's always room for the Niner fans. Just Niner Nation. That's all I got to say. Happy tastings. Gonna go probably do an Instagram post right now. Follow me on Instagram. Check out the information in the little description. You'll see links to my podcast and whatnot too. If you're just on the go, if you're driving. And yeah, that's about it. Take care of yourself. Hope you have a great week. And I'll be back in a few days.